Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. We're back here again. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday to every one of you. Happy new week. How you guys doing? How you guys doing, my good people? Yes, we are back here. We have a breaking news. Yes, this one a breaking news. How na day, my good people, my Naija Wash family, my consecrated Naija Wash family. Yes. As with the year round, with the try more, they carry and more, they give you now all the time. You know, my people, how na day. I can see people calling me. Who's already calling me right now? I've not said anything. Don't call me now, please. I never talk anything. They call. What do you want to ask me? Eh? I don't like this kind of call. I'm not going to pick your call. I'm sorry. Don't call me. You know, I've not said anything. You're already calling me. You don't know what I'm going to talk about. Although the title is right there. Just wait and let me talk. How na day, my good people? Yes. I can see a lot of people already here. Yes, so Israel Samota, my brother, is already there. Patricia Enofe, my lovely sister, she's there as well. Vivian Da Rose, Big Bao, how na day. I agree to that. You know, Joy P. I salute to now. How na day. Good evening, Vero. That the Irons Ward is there with us. Best Amegbe, Osesmo, JP, Maya, Osamoyi, you know, I been August P special, Joseph Sunday, Mariam, I see you right there, Mu Arabia, I see you, you know. I wanna the people plenty for here. Durance Morris is right there. Rodriguez, I see you right there. Wow, many people there today. Laurie girl, thank you. Or Tony girl, okay. All right. Yes. This is another breaking news that we received today. We got this from Vanguard. Okay. If anybody want to quote me, please quote the Vanguard first before you come to me. If you come to me first, me and you will feel quarrel. Once legitimate source don't carry them. As I know, say Naija Wash now only legitimate source now would the talk for our platform. We know you they carry the talk. You know, the source have to be legitimate for us to talk about it. Idris, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, the situation right now is Governor Obaseki suspended by those states PDP. you know, they just suspend them, you know. So I'm going to read, I'm just going to read, because as you all know, the governor of those states, for some time now, he doesn't talk or communicate with anybody, you know, although we all know that things is not right, you know, things is not right. And normally he's supposed to be talking, supposed to be communicating with everybody to let people know what is not right. You know, for you to be taking the blame alone, I've said it before, it doesn't make sense. To me, I will not. I will not.
17 hours.
You know, I will not take the blame alone. I will certainly speak out because I want everyone to know whatever I'm passing through. But the way it looks like right now, Governor Obaseki prefer to protect few against multitudes. And that's a question I'll be asking. Why? Yes, I have a new member here, Idris. What's up? Thank you very much for choosing to be, in fact, for making it official to be Naija Watch family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I bet make una help me hail our brother right there, Idris, who just choose to be a member to our channel today. I really do appreciate this a lot, Idris. Thank you. Now God bless you for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, my people, like I said before, Governor Obaseki, currently suspended by Edo PDP. But I don't know, how is this possible though? How is it possible for for a governor to be suspended by the party? Is it possible? I don't know. Just put it in the comment section. Is it possible? You know, for me, I don't know. Because the city governor, you know, is supposed to make final decision, Abby, for the states. Now I don't know. I don't know what they do for other parties. I don't say all these are parties, so you get the way they take day. None of them can actually be trusted. I've said it before. PDP, APC, all of them are the same thing. Okay, Tony Girl, you said it's possible, right? All right, okay. If you said it's possible, I don't know, because I thought nobody can suspend Governor Obaseki, but you know, I don't know. I don't know how this but I would like to put this on the screen. I'd like to put this on the screen for us to know what is currently happening. Then I start reading. Okay. Yes, I just send down scenes, man. Don't worry. I want me want analyze as I take CMO. So anybody will you ask me question later? No, ask me anything. No. If you want to ask any question, go to Vanguard newspaper. Just go meet them. Say Vanguard, how far? See what we hear. Say when I say they happen, how it happen. Nobody should ask me at all, because once Vanguard don't talk and they don't talk. You know, so my people, let me put this on the screen. Help me to share. Help me to share while we continue with our music just for 1 minute.
This song is dedicated to the coronation of the Honorable Obaseki who are for the country. Yes, sir.
All right, people, I don't know what is happening here. Can you guys see me at all? All right, my people, we're facing some technical situation right there. Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? If you can hear me, just say yes. I don't know what's happening. Can you guys hear me? Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, then let's kickstart. I don't know. It looks like something was happening here. Okay, let me see if I can put that on again. Still not responding. Okay. I don't know. Okay, let me use another method. Oh, okay. Finally, this is working out. All right. I just want to put that one there, but it's been a problem, eh? All right, my people, let's read. Let's read because I don't want us to spend forever here. As you all know, that whatever that is going on with Governor Obaseki, we don't know. Governor Obaseki chooses not to communicate with us anymore. Normally, he's supposed to be communicating with the people of Edo State. Yes, for some of you that has been protecting Governor Obaseki, what I expected from you guys is to tell the governor, use your platform to tell the governor to communicate with his own people. You know, even though the governor is building the whole Edo State without not communicating with us, to be honest, that is wrong. At the moment, doesn't communicate, he's being suffocated, although he's in pains. That's one thing you guys don't know. Governor Obaseki is facing a lot of pressure right now from he was facing a lot of pressure from APC. Then moved to PDP, hoping that he's going to find peace. But it got there and it got worse. Okay? It got worse. PDP, listen, man, PDP go drain you, like say tomorrow, not day. So this is the problem right now. Governor Obaseki is not communicating. I expect him, I expected him to communicate with the people, come outside and tell the people that, listen, guys, this is what I'm currently passing through from PDP. They don't let me walk. They don't let me do this. They don't let me do. Talk to the people, because if you don't talk to the people, you leave the people with no choice to assume what is happening around you. Even though we know that you guys are not happy, PDP, they are fighting themselves. They don't like themselves at the moment. Even the APC is also fighting as we speak. Do you know that APC is still fighting Governor Obaseki? Now, PDP is also fighting him, but he's not communicating, so he's the one to take the blame alone. Now, my question is, why is it that Governor Obaseki is not communicating? If you are not communicating, you are protecting just one or two persons because of your prospective goals. Now, you leave Edo people with no choice to decide, to make decision over whatever that is happening in those states. I don't know. So for me, yes, breaking news from Vanguard. This is from Vanguard. Edo PDP suspend Governor Obaseki, Shaibu Loyalists. Okay. I'm going to read right now. I just want you guys to listen to me. You can go and do your own research to read further on Vanguard newspaper. They are right there. So we don't, like I've always said before, we have never talked about anything on this platform that we don't have evidence to back it up. We talk and we show you where we got our information from. In Edo State, People Democratic Party, PDP, continued Monday evening as the party in Ward 2, Esako West local government area of Edo State suspended 10 of its members for alleged anti-party activities. Most of the allegedly suspended members are the new PDP that defected from All Progressive Congress, APC, with Governor Godwin Obaseki and his deputy, Philip Shaibu. Okay, Philip Shaibu is also suspended, both of them. The letter for the suspension was signed by the ward chairman Suleiman Momodu, Secretary Elema Abdul Ganinu, and 70 others. They listed their offenses to be, this is their offenses, the reason why Governor Obaseki and his deputy was suspended. This is their offenses: breaching of the party constitution and manifesto, disobedience and neglect to carry out lawful directive of the party organ and officers of the party. Okay, disobedience, make I call out one by one. Breaching of the party's constitution, that's one. And their manifesto, disobedience, neglect to their carry out lawful directive of the party. Okay. Maybe at the moment Governor Obaseki is being stubborn. Yes, if I was in his shoes, I would be stubborn. Yes. For me, I will even be more stubborn than Governor Obaseki. But the problem that Governor Obaseki have right now is not communicating. For me, I will be stubborn and I will be talking. When they feel me so, I will be stubborn, I will be strict, I go to pepper them, and I will be communicating at the same time. Even though I'm impeached, I don't care. As long as the people, I'm carrying them along, they can see what I'm passing through. If I'm impeached, the people know that I was impeached because of them. Listen, the people will sing your praises forever. Why is Governor Obaseki not communicating? I don't know. So we continue from where I stopped. All right. Where I first stop, I don't want to. Okay, yes. I quote, engaging in anti-party activities, engagement in a conduct likely to cause disaffection amongst members of the party and is likely to disrupt the peaceful, lawful, and deficient conduct of the business of the party. Other offenses are engaging in unauthorized publicity within the party, creating parallel organ at the ward local government level, and promoting actions that belongs to another group under the guise of the party by name New PDP. You know, and I'm not saying we teach them now. Now two. Now one PDP will be get to, but now two will get for those state now. Governor Obaseki get your own fashion. Why the other PDP people they get their own fashion? So they are fighting themselves, just like the way APC was before Governor Obaseki defected from APC. If you guys remember, we Pastor Sage Zayamu defected from PDP to APC. Why Pastor Sage Zayamu were not agreeing with Governor Obaseki because Oshomole supported him, and Oshomole wanted the governor to be out. So they were not having two fashion. Okay, APC with Governor with Pastor Sage Zayamu and Oshomole one side. APC with Governor Obaseki, Shaibu, and all that on other side. They were having two fashion. Now the same thing is currently happening inside the PDP. Governor Obaseki now get their own side, while the other PDP people did their own side. So their own caucus, then they fight themselves. So the problem now we did now be say, hi, this man, although they communicate, they communicate. Maybe not want me Governor Obaseki fail. I'd fair let you know. They communicate the way things they go. I don't know. I've been a mistake cause this one now where they suspend themselves. So not be me. I have said it before. Even though now only 1 year or only 1 month I spent for office, and that 1 month I dedicated it for the people. Even though you are impeached, carry the people along. Yes, Stanley Destiny, I know all of them are the same thing. To be honest, Stanley Destiny, I support you. That's why you hear me always say that APC and PDP are devilish parties. Because listen, guys, this is what they are doing. When the PDP is no more conducive for Governor Obaseki, he's going to move back to APC. Then he's going to be suffocating Pastor Sage Zayamu again. Because when he goes to APC now, although I don't know what's going to happen. Because now another breaking news where they now be say a big name which I suspect to be Governor Obaseki is planning to defect now from PDP to APC, allegedly. In the next couple of days, we're going to hear that one. Big name. Now, if you can move back to APC now, remember, say, Governor Obaseki go see President Adeo. If you want to move now, as far as Buhari don't tell and say, yes, my son, move on. You don't have no problem. Forget to those one with them all of they talk so. You go your crossover. These people see how they do crossover. That's why it's painful when you see we are fighting ourselves because of them. Somebody's calling in. I never finished talking. Hello, good afternoon to you, sir. Talk to me, comrade. Amori, talk to me, sir. Go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Najawad.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing today?
All right, and you and your family?
We are good. We are good. Talk to me, sir. Be audible. I'm live. Do you know I'm live?
Okay. Yeah,
Your line is bad now. We cannot hear you anymore.
so it's kind of misleading. The way you can hear me?
Hello? I can hear you now. Go ahead.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I said the caption from Vanguard is kind of misleading. They just did it to get traffic, to get this. It's not Obaseki, it's supporters, about 10 of them in circle. So that's Obaseki and Shaibu supporters. Not Obaseki and Shaibu them yet. I know they're making move to do that, but it's going to be to their own peril. You know,
Okay.
whether they suspend Obaseki or not, is even immaterial.
Hello? Hello? We lost that brother right there. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
People work for the.
We lost you for a second. Go ahead. Your network is bad, sir. Your network is bad. Your net. Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, your network is not allowing you, sir. You can call us back later. Let me continue, because this is actually distracting me right now. What that our caller was trying to say, that they have not suspended Governor Obaseki allegedly, though. Now, person call just now, and the hear wait Vanguard talk. Let me they follow. But what our caller is saying, they have not they have not suspended Governor Obaseki, but he also said, although they are planning to do it. Now, waiting you talk with that. So for me, because Vanguard is a legitimate source, I work with them. That's how I work. And anyhow they carry their caption, I can't give you now like that. I can't give you now like that. So another person is calling again. Oh God, talk to me. Good afternoon to you.
Good evening, Nigeria Watch.
Good evening, sir. How are you doing, Baba?
I'm fine.
Talk to me, sir. Go ahead.
The fact remains that it's not Obaseki and Shaibu that are suspended.
Okay.
Because they are loyalists. But the fact remains that we are saying PDP and APC is not good. But those are the only party that has the structure to govern. No other party can govern that country. What takes 770 governments? That's what they are capitalizing on. Then for Obaseki, it's not about the party. It's Obaseki that is not good. You can't be in APC and you say APC is not good. You move to PDP, you say PDP is not good. See, let me just give you a brief. What caused the rancor between Obaseki and PDP? PDP made a very big mistake when Obaseki came. Okay. They were supposed to present PDP. Was the old PDP, let me say the old PDP. They were the one that were supposed to bring the deputy governor. You can't just come from outside, you taking the governorship seat, then you taking the deputy as well. Okay, PDP, fine, they agreed, they gave you the deputy. What Obaseki was to do was to give the PDP, the old PDP, the secretary, and the chief of staff. Because we have, let's say, 4 notable positions: the governor, the deputy, the chief of staff, and the secretary. Obaseki hijacked those high-ranking positions. That was what made the old PDP angry. Okay. You understand? Yeah. Okay, fine. Now okay, just look at it now. The 4 high-ranking positions are with you. Those are the people coming with you from APC. Then you are now appointing commissioners. Just from 18 commissioners, you made your same old APC members 11 commissioners. Where is it done? You were supposed to compromise with. See, the fact remains that the PDP is not fighting with Obaseki. It's Obaseki that is fighting with PDP. Let's get it straight. Yeah. You came, you and your cronies, you came. You collected the 4 hierarchy position in the state, fine. Then you are giving them 8 commissioners. It's an insult to them. It's a slap on their face. Obaseki is just thinking about harmonization. Obaseki is buying time. Same thing he did with PDP, with APC in the first tenure. He caused all this commotion. Then later, just look at what Obaseki will come out and say now. He will tell you that PDP is telling him to share money. PDP is disturbing him. They don't allow him to work. All these are distraction to distract we, the Edos, the commoners. You understand? You are harmonizing, but you are taking the high-ranking position from these people. Fine, for me, I agree with him. Why? Because Obaseki bought the party. 15 billion is not joke now. That's where the old PDP, they were very, I won't say stupid, they were carried away with the money. They never thought about all these appointments. They were supposed to sit down, have an agreement with this guy before coming have an agreement, a written agreement, because Obaseki, if he doesn't sign anything, you can't hold him accountable. Obaseki is causing all these distractions for him not to perform. Same thing he did with APC. And at the end of the day, they say when two lion fight, two elephant fight, it's the ground that suffers it.
Yeah.
At the expense of the development of the state. What has Obaseki really done? Sir, I will tell you, no Obaseki supporters, we have been on your broadcast severally. No Obaseki supporter can boldly come out and name 5 laudable legacy projects. You saw Stanley yesterday now.
Mm-hmm.
What was he naming? Are you naming policies as projects? Come on. Obaseki is just playing with weed here, those siphoning funds. You have not been working all this while. Okay, fine. 1 year have gone by on your second tenure. Nothing to show. Okay, what are all those money? People are just saying he had court cases. Wait, do you guys know that allocation still comes? You guys are forgetting that money comes with all this infighting within themselves. Money still comes on a monthly basis. What is he doing with it? Later now he will come out and tell you that they are distracting me, they are distracting me, they are distracting me, they are fighting me. Let's be wise, please. It's our state that is suffering. Obaseki will do all these things. At the end of his tenure, the following day he will go back to Lagos, fly back to America. The state will be where it is. We are just fighting ourselves. I was very yesterday's broadcast was just discussing Stanley and Emmanuel fighting themselves. It's not about you people. Tell us what this guy have done.
But Stanley could not actually list the 5 things.
No, he couldn't. People are saying stadium. Stadium was renovated by Lucky Benito. It was renovated by Oshomole. Obaseki came and renovated it. Would we call that a project? Come on, guys. This guy is renovating everywhere. Fine, we know that it's good for him to renovate as well. But let me tell you something, Mr. Edikin. If Edo people know what Obaseki receives on a monthly basis and go around Edo State, it doesn't match up. It doesn't match up in any way. Let's checkmate him now.
My brother,
this guy
no matter how you try to checkmate him, you'll still have 1 or 2 persons that's going to fight you. They have been fighting me here. Can't you see?
See, Nigel, do you know the problem that I'm having with Edos?
Yeah.
I won't say Edos. The Edo South, we the Benin speaking, we are the problem of Edo State. You will see somebody will see something that is bad in the state, showcase it on social media just to call the attention of the governor. You will see somebody that is even living in that vicinity. He will come and counter your post. Come on. We are doing all these things just to get their attention to see it. Showing schools, showing bad roads, just for the government to see it. At least they will feel if it goes viral. Look at that one that happened in Nakaku Edo, Mr. Lawani, what he showcased. It went viral. What did the deputy governor do? He quickly ran there with all the pressmen in the government house and his executive. They ran there because it was an opposition that actually attracted that contract. What of the ones in his vicinity? Go and look at the schooling in Shaibu's ward, how it is. These people they are just playing on our intelligence, siphoning money. They are just killing the state. Obaseki is just killing the state. Obaseki was supposed to. Oshomole said, I want to make Edo State from an ancient city to a modern city. That's what pained Oshomole very well. That this guy told me that he will continue from where I stopped. Edo State was like Benin City was like a village. We're doing lucky.
So, but now that we've been unlucky meeting these devilish, wicked, heartless politicians. So how do we go from here?
Especially the Benin-speaking governors, they are nowhere.
Okay, how do we go from here, my brother?
We don't have anything to do, bro. So we have to wait till 2024. There's nothing we can do. If we like, we sharp from today to tomorrow. If Obaseki say he's not going to lay one block, you cannot do him anything. Those made the mistake in that 2020 election. Obaseki used propaganda.
Do you think Governor Obaseki emerged as the governor for that second term because there were no maybe the candidates that were competing with him were not strong enough?
No. Let me tell you what happened in 2020 election. It was between Obaseki and Oshomole. It wasn't about Pastor Izeyamu at all.
Yeah.
Obaseki sold the propaganda of Oshomole. Oshomole wants to be a godfather. You know, Benin people now, once they hear that thing, if I say they have to talk with their ego just back.
Yeah.
You understand? Fine, Oshomole played a role that wasn't even too good. But I wish Oshomole came with somebody like Odubu, fine. It would have been better. But because Oshomole was capitalizing on the project that, could you believe that a school is still locked down for the good 5 years? Send Mr. Amawosa, tell him to go to New Era College. It's a world-class school built by Oshomole. He's still under lock and key. That's where he does his Alagiyeke summit. It was
okay. All right, let us move on. Let us move on. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Yeah. All right, my people right there. Let's continue to read, and take it from where we stopped. All right. The way it looks like now is already obvious that Governor Obaseki is facing a lot of pressure right now, but we don't know what the Vanguard is reporting for us now. If Governor Obaseki will obey the suspension, or any of his loyalists will obey the suspension, we don't know. But Vanguard is a legitimate source, so they carry him and I put him. So if you say me go confirm now, maybe you confirm with Governor Obaseki now, you don't go see him, make you ask him. Because at the moment now, you don't know whether we exist. Okay, let me continue. Okay, said other offenses are engaging in unauthorized publicity within the party, creating a parallel organ at the world level, local government level, and promoting actions that belongs to another group under the guise of the party new PDP. Who shall be new PDP and old PDP again now? You don't understand these people. But a member of the party from the area said the alleged suspension is of no consequence. However, Momodu said the action was in line with the party constitution. Like I said, I know Obaseki is very stubborn. Obaseki is going to fight back. Yes, he will fight back. Hello, talk to me. Tone down your system, please. Tone down your system. Your name. Where are you calling from? Hello.
I'm Joseph calling from Deutschland.
Okay, Mr. Joseph, go ahead, talk to us.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Nigeria Watch family. I think the news that just came out, I had some persons saying that it's not Obaseki that is being suspended and it's the loyalists.
Yeah.
And some said Obaseki will soon move to PDP and some to APC, some say it cannot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, my brother, this is just politics, and in politics, there's no permanent friends, there's no permanent enemy. And some people make a statement that because Obaseki is being faultless,
please hold on, sir. Please hold on 1 minute, sir. Can you people like this video, please? We have over 400 watching us on YouTube alone, but the like is not encouraging at all. What's happening? Can you guys just like this video? Please do that. Do that for us. Press the like. It shouldn't be a problem. Just press the like, okay? Thank you very much. Press the like and share. Share to your other platform as well. Go ahead, sir, Mr. Joseph. Thank you.
Okay, I said in politics, there's no permanent friends, there's no permanent enemy. If Obaseki choose to cross to APC today, Oshomole and Izeyamu will go there and welcome him. That is politics for you. That's number one.
Wow.
Number two, if Obaseki want to prove to Edo people that actually these people are fighting him. That is why it's not working. I have made this known in this program before. I asked this question before. I said, why is it that Obaseki want to decamp when he knows the legacy of PDP in Edo State? When he knows their track record that is not clear, why didn't he decamp to AAC or rather AGAM? I asked this question before. Now, I want to say this again. If Obaseki want to let us know now that these people are fighting, just like as he claimed that APC fought him in the past, let it decamp to either AAC or AGAM. He has nothing to lose now if he decamp to AAC or AGAM. He has nothing to lose.
Because he's already the governor, right?
Yes. At first, he want to be the governor. He want to be in a popular political party. That was his reason of decamping to PDP. Now, he's not contesting anymore. If he want to claim to us that these people are the one forcing him not to work, let him decamp to AAC. If he knows,
sorry, sir, if he knows that he cares for the people, let him go to the smaller party now.
That is what I'm saying. That is the way forward that I'm saying. If Obaseki know that he has the people in mind, as he have claimed during his campaign, let him go to AGAP or AAC. These are political parties that are close to APC and PDP in terms of rating a political party in Nigeria in general. So let him go to either one of these two and start working for Edo people, for the interest of Edo people, not the interest of politicians. Because as for me, I don't believe anybody is fighting anybody. That is why anybody is not working. If he want to work, he can work. As the caller have just said before, Obaseki collect allocation every month. He collects security vote every month. If anybody is fighting you, not physical, in the court, or is fighting you internally based on the party structure, you are claiming to hold the party structure because of your selfish reason. And you say somebody is fighting you. Does that person also owe you not to sign a contract or not to give a contract or not to work for the people? No, it does not hold your pen nor your hand not to do the right thing you have sworn to do for the people during your campaign. In your manifesto, in your campaign, and let me tell you, my brother, Obaseki was in Oshomole government for 8 years. Let me tell you, I want to state this categorically. Oshomole, he was having a power plant in Edo State, not Oshomo power plant, whether what's it called? I forgot this name of his power plant that he brought in Edo State during his time. The same thing like Obaseki brought now. My question now is this. If Obaseki was in Oshomole government for 8 years, and he saw that the power plant Oshomole brought, he could not generate it to the people, to the ordinary people of Edo State, rather than only the government facility that was using that power plant. That power plant had the capacity of feeding the whole Edo people, but he could not because he don't have the legal right to do so. Now, Obaseki was aware of this. He came to the campaign ground, campaign with Osiomo power plant that is going to bring light to Edo people. Today, he came out again and said, this power plant is being used by Edo State government facility, that he cannot generate it to Edo people. When you know this, that is another deceit. He has deceived Edo people. I've said this quite a number of times in this your program. If at all, as he claimed that Edo State facility is using it, what happened to the light, the power source that these facilities have been using before? It is not being transmitted to the ordinary Edo people. We are not seeing it in the life of Edo people. Edo State remain blackout. This is another propaganda. If he went to claim to us now that he's not using propaganda to govern Edo State, to make to govern the people of the good people of Edo State, let him leave these two political parties alone and go to another party that is unknown in Edo State. And said, now he has nothing to lose. He's no longer fighting for any second term or third term. He's already there for second term. This is the solution. This is the way forward I have bring out from my own view to Obaseki. Let him leave these two political parties with Shaibu and go to a no political party in Edo State and excel and bring out his agenda for Edo State and work on it so that we can see it as Oshomole did during his time as a governor. Oshomole was brought to government just as Obaseki was brought to government by Oshomole. Lucky brought Oshomole, Lucky and his father. They brought him underground. When they brought him, they tried to lord over him, but they were not in the same political party. Oshomole, he told them that it cannot happen. He is being voted in to work for Edo people, and he proved it. We saw the good job. Today we can point to projects and say, Oshomole did this, he did this, he did this. What can we remember Obaseki for? It's just a little time now, it's 8 years we complete. What can we remember him for? Let him lay down a legacy that we can point to.
At the moment,
project and say Obaseki did this.
At the moment, nothing to remember him for. At the moment,
we don't have anything to remember him for. Edo State remain black, and that is number one. When there is no light in a country or in a community or in a state, that state can never move forward, whether you like it or not. That is the truth. That is the gospel truth. And there is no light. You cannot even give light. I thought when he moved to PDP, their slogan is power to the people. They can also transmit ordinary electricity to the people. They could not. What are we celebrating these people for? What are we supporting them for? I am not supporting Oshomole, not supporting Obaseki. But I can point to what Oshomole did. I am not using this medium to say Oshomole did 100%, but he tried his best. We saw things that he done. I'm not using this medium to say Oshomole did not stone when he was in government. He stoned a lot. He stoned Edo State for, but he did something. He did something that we can point to this and say, this is what Oshomole did. But today, I have not seen anything Obaseki have done in Edo State rather than propaganda. He propaganda politics. I have said it time without number. Governor have no business with politics. As a governor, if you are not a selfish type, face your governor. That is the purpose of you being there as a governor in the first place. Face your governor. Govern the people well. That is your business, not the politics. When the governor decides to be diving into political party issues, that is because he wants to hold strong the political structure.
yeah.
If you are not a criminal, if you don't have cockroach in your cupboard, if you don't have anything to hide for the people, why are you diving into an issue that does not concern you? Every political party have leaders. They have chairman. What is the purpose of chairman? If governor said he is the one who supersedes a political party, what is now the purpose of the chairman? That is my question. You cannot supersede the governance and also supersede the political party. That is not done. That is the main reason they have chairmen. Let them do their job and you face your job. If you cannot face your job, you are a criminal because you are diving into an issue that is not yours. When you have not even finished doing what is consigned to the people. The concern of the people is not the political party, it's the governance. Let us begin to see what you are doing. Let us begin to see how you are carrying out your legacy. What's it called? Your campaign. What you campaign with. Those things that you told us during your campaign, they are still there in our mind, just as we are remembering Buhari today. That what you told us, none of them has been done. All of them are increasing. They are getting worse every day. The same thing applicable to Obaseki. He told us concerning Oshomo power plant, and those State cannot use it today. He told us concerning Gelegele seaport, and those State cannot see the seaport today. He told us about the MOU that he told us we can't see the usefulness. He told us about infrastructure. We cannot see infrastructure development. He told us about drainage. We cannot see the impact of drainage in those States. So, if let me ask you, I have said it in this your program before. If not a criminal attempt, Obaseki cried out that Oshomole stole the water stone project, and he constituted a lot of panel to go and look into this issue. They look into it, they submitted to him. What is stopping him from arresting Oshomole? I asked. If you claim that Oshomole was a criminal, somebody you claim was a criminal, and you have the panel result in your hand, why can't you proceed? Why can't you enforce it to make sure this person is brought to book? Just like Buhari could not bring a passenger to book for the $60 billion that is stolen for just power. Obaseki could not also bring, not $16 billion, just $60 billion. Obaseki could not also bring Oshomole to book for the money he stole for the water project. It means that all of them are criminals. If you are not criminal, you have displayed a lot of shenanigans in the social media, a lot of propaganda. You propagandist man said he stole, he do this, he do this. Now you are no longer in the same political party. Why can't you persecute this person? We are waiting for him to still persecute him. He could not. It means that he lied to us also. Because he was the chairman of economic team during Oshomole government. If Oshomole had to go down, Obaseki will go down with him. That is the more reason he could not persecute him. Let him do so. Because I am not saying today that Oshomole was not a criminal. He is, just like Obaseki today. They are criminals. That is why they cannot do the right thing. That is my concern. Let me leave PDP, APC, and go to a no party.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Wow. My people, as you all can see, I gave a lot of time to that our brother to talk. You know why? When somebody is saying, hitting the nail on the head, I hate to disrupt them. Yes. The only thing I will support from what that our brother just said, Mr. Joseph, if Governor Obaseki really thinks that is there for the people, now APC have been suffocating you, you left. Even to date, they are still suffocating you. You move to PDP. PDP is even worse, right? Now, why can't you move from PDP now to no party? Hey God, that my brother finished work. Even me, I never thought anything like that. Why can't Governor Obaseki just say, okay, now to prove to the people that I'm here for the people, move to no party? Yes, different party, APGA, AC, and all that, they are there. And start working. Now I go know, say, these people, they are fighting for themselves. All right. Somebody else is calling me. I missed that call. Okay, Mr. Hakim, call back. Call back. I saw you right there. You understand? Yes. Hello, my brother, Mr. Hakim. Talk to me. How are you doing? Good afternoon to you.
Hello, Mr. Najawosh.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, my brother. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you? How's everything going?
I'm good. I'm good, my lovely brother. Talk to me. See this news with the table. So, what's your take?
My own take about it is, according to the headline anyway, I don't think the suspension is for Obaseki and Shaibu.
Yeah.
But what I really want to say, like I'm sure last time we were on the show and you asked me to score Obaseki and I said 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm sure you were very shocked. Maybe you were expecting me to probably give him more marks, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I am kind of a realist. I understand the situation on ground. And for me, there's no governor or president in Nigeria that I can score more than that, because the state of our country as a whole, there's no way you can score anybody that high, so that is one. Then on the other hand, people who just keep telling you this, Obaseki doesn't want to work, he's doing this, he's doing that. I don't think the inter-party fight have anything to do with him working or not working, because that would stop him from awarding contract and all of those. But what I think is the problem is the financial situation of the state. I keep saying this, nobody wants to listen. When Peter Obi left Anambra State, he did not only that he did not leave debt in the state, he left a lot of money. When Amechi, the same River State people are saying now, when Amechi left, when Yesu Wike came into office, how much debt was River State in? When Oshomole was borrowing left, right, and center, everybody kept quiet. Nobody said nothing. People, you should always know that when you borrow money that you don't have, you are going to pay. And when you are paying that money, something is going to give. And people just want to turn blind eye to the financial situation of Edo State, thinking, oh, there is one money somewhere. Financially, the state hasn't got it. Whether people want to believe it or not, they'll just tell you, oh, the state allocation is so and so amount. But you forget that the state, before they give Obaseki that money, they will take out the debt that the state is owing from that money. They have to deduct it before they give him whatever is left. That's why the man came in last time and he said the state was 1.7 billion in deficit for that month. So how would you go in deficit? That's because they've taken all the debt that the state have to repay. And considering the situation, federal government is borrowing money. Every day, Buhari is sending notice to National Assembly to approve to borrow money. So if the federal government is borrowing money left and right and center, where do you think a state like Edo State is going to get the money from? So people who just keep saying, oh, Obaseki doesn't want to perform, Obaseki doesn't want to perform, Obaseki doesn't want to perform, they have to put it into perspectives. Okay, some people will call you and say, name 5 laudable projects that Obaseki have started and finished. I don't understand. What do you want the man to do? You want him, okay, if he wants to build a technical college, then he should abandon the one that is there, go and start a new one because he wants to start and finish. If he wants to be, if you want the state to have a school of nursing, then you should abandon the one that is there, go and start a new one because you want to start and finish. I don't understand. If you support somebody or you elect the governors, you must have a kind of ideas or motive. When I supported Obaseki, not because I think he was going to perform miracles, no, because I look at the state, the situation the state was in. And I think at the time, he was the right man to come in and put the state in the right way. Even before Oshomole, for Oshomole to appoint Obaseki, you people need to ask yourself the question, was Obaseki the closest person to Oshomole? People are not asking all of this question. Why did Oshomole personally supported Obaseki? Because he's looked around his cabinet and he's seen that this is the only man that can manage the resources of the state. That is the only reason Oshomole brought out Obaseki, because he knew he had borrowed a lot of money and he needed somebody to come in and manage the resources of the state. That was it. That was it. If he tells you anything, that is a lie, because he knows that he is in trouble as soon as he left office. So for those people who said, oh, why did he not probe Oshomole, or why did he not arrest Oshomole? How is he going to do that, Mr. Najawa? I just want you to answer me. How do you want him to do that?
For me, I cannot answer anything. I'm sorry, I'm the host. People will answer you at the comment section.
Okay, basically, because when if you remember when Fayoshe came into power in the state and he probed Fayemi, which was the previous governor, right?
Yeah.
They did all the investigation and everything. Then they probed Fayemi and they said, okay, they indicted him. Did Fayemi get arrested? Did they ever face any court? Did they ever go? Because the structure, the institution that you need to prosecute does not belong to the governor. Like, people are not just taking everything into contest when they are criticizing it. People just tell you, oh, the man is a betrayer. What do you mean it's a betrayer? Who has he betrayed? He's a governor.
So, but do you support Governor Obaseki if he thinks that the PDP is not conducive for him right now because of the pressure here and there? Do you support that he should move to a smaller party?
He should not have gone there in the first place. Don't forget this. What people need to understand. For me, Obaseki should not have gone to beat PDP in the first place, because don't forget the movement for that re-election was not for PDP. It was for Obaseki. Whether he had gone to a smaller party, maybe it would have been a tougher election than what it was, but he would have still won. That is in my own opinion, because there were a lot of people who were like in support of him, of his re-election. So in my own opinion, I don't think he should not have gone to PDP in the first place anyway. You know what I'm saying? Though it would have been more difficult for him to win, but then it would have been a very, very close election. But whether he should leave PDP now, but you know, people, no matter how good you are, when it comes to power, people come to power, their behavior is always different. You know, now he's got power in his hand. You just want him to give it up like that, because according to the PDP constitution, the governor is the head of the party. You know, so if he's got that much power, for our, you know, due to our own nature, as our people behave, I wouldn't expect him to just leave PDP and go to a smaller party, because he want to control the structure of PDP, not just for now, but for when he leave office. Don't forget, these people, when they leave office, there's still a lot coming their ways when they leave office. That's why they always want to have a say of who come in and replace them. So if he leaves office today, there's still a lot for him to gain. So it's in his interest for things to be working in his direction even after he left office.
Thank you.
So I don't think he will be leaving PDP or anytime soon.
All right. Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you. Yeah. Hello, my brother Israel. You are there with us. Talk to me. Good evening to you.
So, yeah, good evening, Nigeria Watch, and good evening, everyone. First of all, let me just quickly address the comment section. If any caller is speaking, they are citizens. They are those citizens just like you. We cannot close everybody's mouth and say, don't speak. Please, people should stop using the word caller, go sleep, go do this. Stop using that. Just as you have your right, so other callers have their right. If you don't like what they are doing, don't insult them, call in, counter them and say, this is not so. Don't come in and start using, oh, go and sleep, go and do this. He's biased. No, he's speaking his own opinion. He has his own opinion. You have your own opinion. Don't come in here and start creating issues. We don't want it. My own is, Mr. Hakim, I really commend your effort, but sometimes I also disagree in a bit, because if you look at what the manifesto, every political party have their manifesto, but their manifesto is centered around one thing, the people. So if we are operating a democratic system of government, and what democratic means, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So everything any political party is doing, they are selling their mandate to the electorate. So anything they say, they should be able to give it back to the electorate. And us, that are living here, we are talking and we are not bringing solutions. We just talk and we are not bringing solutions. These people, one thing you have to understand, these people have been sidelining us for decades. They've not been able to produce one thing or one or two things for you to say, oh yes, this is what we want. No, they made us so poor and they're enslaving us. That is why you see us scattering around the world, looking for the greener pasture, and whereby we call ourselves the giant of Africa. What is the dividends of democracy ever since the democracy came in 1999? There is nothing to write home about. So why should we be clamoring for these people again to come back into power, to start using us as the way they cajoled us yesterday? You saw what happened yesterday, where people were talking and they were making sure that they were hiding some information that you cannot get. It shows that they are all looking for their pocket. They don't care about you. And most of the people that are in here, coming here as a spy, talking anyhow, you're living in diaspora, you are enjoying the dividends of democracy, and you saw a system that is already been arranged, it is placed. And you see what is happening in our state, and you still continue to say this one not good, we could bring back those ones. Are you not looking? What are you trying to do? What did you learn? You need to understand that whatever you are doing, you are obeying people's rights here, you are obeying their system, but you don't want to construct it back there. It means you are the problem. because you are trying to cajole us and bring this back, these people, using us from left to center. How many of these political parties have helped you now? At the Benin City, all my so it is time for you to start listening and saying what is actually wrong. How are we going to now stop all these things from happening? Our people are suffering at home, dying. Yeah, they cannot even eat. And we still have some people who are carrying this money and lavishing it overseas. And we continue to pray. Pray. Oh, our enemy died for decades. Our enemy died. But this place we are living in abroad, that they are not even Christian than us. Then you continue to imagine, where are we going to? Is it not time for you to start drawing the board and say, we need to find a solution? These people cannot continue like this. And some people are still saying, so you do want. Why referring? If they were good enough, why didn't they continue the system? The system has been overhauled by shenanigans of those who loot the money and go and keep it somewhere else. Go and check the Pandora paper and see how many of our politicians that are having their money elsewhere. And you are here, you are still clamoring for them. Go and listen to the Pandora paper. It is time for us, Edo, to start noticing that there's a problem in the system. Unless we start putting the people that are very good on ground, you will still be fighting them in 2024. Blaming one party to the other. Lucky came, we blame me. The other one came, we blame me. Who are we going to now look for? Then you start thinking, if you are in abroad and you are still thinking of bringing those old systems in back, then you are the problem. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. All right. Hello, Alex. Can you talk to me? Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I want to thank you for creating this platform.
Thank you.
Thank you, people. I want to thank the Nigerian family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being like the voice of the voiceless. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
For creating a platform where we can express ourselves without looking at our back if a DSS officer is going to look for us. So thank you for this platform. God bless you. God protects you, and God strengthen you. You know.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, my brother.
What we need in Nigeria, my brother, is a revolution. A war will come that will clear these things. We have to keep talking until there, but a revolution is all we need. It almost happened during the NSAS, but it will still happen. Have you noticed why the president or this government, they are buying fighter jets? They know there are cracks on the wall. Just like the biblical Menemenekeke oversee that your days are numbered. Because it's going to happen, whether we shy away from it or not. It's a civil war that have to clear this whole thing. No other way, because Nigerians are not living, they are just existing. Minus me though. Because people are not living. They are not living life. Living life is like having the basics of life. Water to drink, a roof over your head, good food. Many Nigerians don't have it. It trickles down to the state, to the local government. Our leaders are using us to play chess game. Narrowing it down to Obaseki being suspended and Shaibu and Loyalists, according to your topic.
Yeah.
I saw this coming. When you are a governor that don't know his left from right, this is what you get. A governor that cannot resign and expose corrupt people. A governor that goes out to buy tickets under 1 week and emerge as governorship candidate. When you come through a corrupt process, you are also going to be swimming in corruption. When you come through a shameless process, you will be shameless. Shameful things will still follow you. This is a shameful activity to suspend the whole number one citizen of a state in a party. That is a slap on his face. He's not a political leader. He didn't read political science. He has not studied political leaders. Even what Obasanjo just said will not be. He will not fall for this trick, even if he's one of those that kill this country. My own take is that we need a war, and we are ready. Whether you die by old age, you die by war, you die by protest or whatever, you're still gonna die. Africans are always scared of death. Europe, that you people are staying there, people died to make Europe.
Yeah.
People died for Italy to be what it is today. So when we keep talking, people died for South Africa to be where they are today, even if they are not perfect. Nelson Mandela and his group, his parties, were in prison for 27 years. How many of you are willing to come down and pay the price? I don't blame you guys over there. When you have a lot of things working for you, your brain is different. You know, like a rich man's kids don't know what's going on in the streets. Because in the morning, you have train before you have bus. You even have time to check where the next bus is coming. We don't know when the next keke is coming in our junction here. We don't know when NEPA is bringing lights. It can be 2 weeks. We don't know what is happening next. Who kidnappers are going to kidnap. We don't know who is
the next person X me are going to capture? People are living in fear, and you think it's going to continue like that. I don't care what Obaseki does with his party and his life. A war is coming that will consume these guys. From Obaseki, from Buhari, from all the leaders. You saw during the SARS protest,
yeah,
they were all running out of the country already. Obaseki just flew away. They all ran away. What's his name? Go on, ran away. All those corrupt leaders. Buhari was nowhere to be found. They said it was Nassau Rock. Some said it was in New York. Tinubu ran away. All of them were even Lagos State governor already almost took off to Benin Republic. We have facts to that. So when we still come, if they will not sit down and do the right thing, we will fight them very soon. And this time we are not coming out with flags. So no. We are coming prepared. We are coming. You cannot keep taking us for a ride. You can't keep buying mansions in Paris, mansions in UK, stocking money in Swiss bank. Recently we heard that 150 banks in Europe have $5 billion Abacha loot. Nobody is saying anything about it. They've returned about $20 million. They've been restolen again. You think the youth are not watching? Even some police officers, army generals, they are even praying for this war to come. They will fight for us. They will be on our side. All the leaders will be, those left in town will be arraigned and publicly killed. Yes, this is the only thing that can clean this mess. We can't keep in this bandwagon of corruption, stealing, cajoling. This is political yahoo. Tomorrow now, you will go to another party and will tell us, come, they are fighting me there. I have to share money. You resign and bring and give a public statement. People resign. The Prime Minister of Korea resigned. She came out and resigned and mentioned her reasons. In Spain one time, somebody resigned. A parliamentarian resigned. The former UK Prime Minister resigned. You resign honorably. Then you expose the system that made you to resign, or you confess your sins. So why I blame Obaseki? Because he's a corrupt man. For me, he's trying to be a good man, but the system has corrupted him too. He's very corrupt. He's a criminal too. He's one of them. He bought his ticket. Why will you go and buy tickets? PDP is already a dead party. APC is a dead party. They are all thieves. The same people moving left, right, and center. These are criminals, bunch of thieves, sending their children abroad to UK, to Canada to go and school. Leaving schools here to die. People can't go to school. Students can't go to school anymore here. Classes are leaking. They're not saying anything about that. They're telling me to be supporting Obaseki. If you tell you this is job, I cannot please you for doing a job. If I'm paying you to do a job, you do the job. We are paying you through our taxes. So if he's cross-competing and fooling himself, it's his business. It's just a shameful thing that I once voted for him, or I once campaigned for him. The so-called talk back score. I don't know how they charm me to do that nonsense. They should come and hear me the next election. I'll tell them to leave my house. Because they were going from house to house, street to street, Abatabaze and the rest. Where are they now? They are all quiet because they've all been left on the sideline. Nobody's carried along anymore. If the party is disturbing you, carry out a press conference, resign from the party, try to resign from the government. If possible, resign from the government. Let another party come in. Let there be a by-election, an emergency election. That will make you a very honest man, a smart man, a global man. People will learn from you, but no, you want to die in power. Is the seat is bet, right? Is that seat, that government house was there? Is it that place there gave birth to him?
But my question is why are these people so desperate to retain that power, to retain that seat? Why?
Number one, my brother, they are doing competition with themselves. They want to buy. I heard the Shomole bought a full street in Paris for his in-law, about $3 million. They want to own property abroad. Dino Melaye, guys, pretending to be for the youth. That one had property in Dubai, UK. He's even flaunting it on social media. He has a garage full of cars, sports cars, expensive cars, jewelry worth millions of naira. Madweke, former petroleum minister, that one is in UK. They are trying to bring out Nigeria to face corruption charges. That one has a full street in England. British Queen is also guiding her. Once you just give UK some money, they will also, even UK is corrupt. Colonial masters, they are the number one corrupt people in this world. British. Very, very corrupt people. They are the ones opening door for these guys to bring in stolen money. If you open your door for a thief to bring in money without asking where this money came from, you are a thief. UK Prime Minister, UK Queen of England, UK system, banking system, they are all thieves.
Somebody will steal 5 pounds, they will show him on TV. A leader will bring it 2 million pounds. You will not ask him how he got the money. You will serve him tea. You will ask him tea or coffee, I collect money from there. I give them bank slip and say you have money here. And tomorrow you say you are very corrupt. You wear suit and tie, come and deceive me. You can't fool me. I know this is what they do in all their colonial territories. Is what they are doing in India. Is what they are doing in Ghana. Is what they are doing everywhere they colonize. They turn it to corruption territory. So if England and America can be sincere with themselves and stop collecting money from these guys who come and invest, put money in their bank. Donald Trump once threatened to expose all Nigerian leaders, past or president that have money in American banks. Article went there and be claiming citizenship. That his money is there, he is legal as a citizen. You know, these guys, they all want to own property abroad. That's their problem. They have, in politics, we call it sectarism. Sectarism is the ability not to relinquish power due to pressure to amass, to gather wealth, to amass wealth for yourself. And this money, they don't spend it in a lifetime. It's about to see a life now. Even his children don't even have access to all those money. Did they have money in Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, money in Belgium, everywhere? What? That's madness. Money made that would have turned Nigeria into a competitive country that will be challenging European Union. Why did they call up Giant of Africa? Because we had resources. They knew that from 1960 to at least 1980, we should be competing. South Africa got their political freedom in 1992. Today they are one of the world's powers. Our leaders are busy stealing. They don't have love for Nigerians. There's no love. There's no patriotism. They are just selfish. The only thing that can checkmate there is a civil war. A war will soon break out, and it's coming very, very soon. They cannot stand it. Fighter jets that they are buying will not help them. UK cannot help them this time. The whole country will cage them. The military will come on our side. They will help us and fight this corruption because most military people are being sidelined. They are being killed in Sabisa Forest. If you are not a northerner and you are in the east and you are in the north, they'll push you towards the dangerous zone and make sure you are killed and your wife is now a widow. But we have some military men who are sympathetic with our plight. Policemen also, during the SARS protest, police joined us in Ring Road. A lot of policemen put their uniform, carrying flags, that they needed change. So they should not think that they are fooling us. A lot of mobile police carrying gun with them. They are tired. Salaries are not coming. Sometimes it's meager. You expect them not to collect bribe, and you are paying them peanuts. The whole system are watching them. When that war comes, when that cleansing war comes, they can't run anywhere. Those that run away will never come back. And all those money they've stolen, we will get them back. There was what we call capital repatriation. The new government will sign agreement with other countries where they can trace Nigerian money, they'll bring them back. It could be next 10 years, it could be next year, it could be next 20 years, but it must happen. So we are watching them. We are watching them. There are many people like me who think like me. There are people doing underground work, watching them in military, in custom, in police, air force, everywhere. They are watching them. These so-called political rascals, political criminals. They are jumping from one party to another, capturing us, deceiving us, thinking we are fools. No light, no security. There's no water to drink. There is a ministry of water resources paying ghost workers, and we all are using borrow. Who are they giving water to? Ask yourself. There's a ministry of transportation. We all have our cars here. We are entering public transport. Which public bus is working? Ask yourself, are they paying workers? These are ways to collect money from the public, and we are watching them. We have fought and pick us against them. But a day will come, nothing lasts forever. A day will come. There is always a day, my brother. Let it continue. Let it jump from APC, PDP, ACC, PDP, NAPC, EFCC. Let it keep jumping. We know a monkey cannot jump in the desert. If it will not die, it will break his legs. They should keep jumping. Soon there's no place to jump to. It's the sad one. All they care about is their pocket. Is their UK bank account. Belgian bank account. It's all they're fighting for. They don't care about me and you. They'll just pay a few roads, pay a few pensioners, and they'll win the votes and come again. And it let us be paid for another 4 years. But one day, like it happened in other countries, it will happen here. When the Arab Spring was starting in Tunisia, people saw it as a joke. It entered Algeria, it entered Libya, consumed Gaddafi, tradition. We can see it on the wall. The walls are cracking already. It's supposed to happen in 2015. Good luck diverted it by stepping down. It's supposed to be a war, and it's going to be very bloody. It will start from every political leader. It will start from every political establishment. It will start from every government police station. Everywhere will be on fire. Let me see how they will come and deceive us again. Those monies will come back, sir. This is my take. The governor and his loyalists are deceivers. They are scam. They are only after they can loot more money to their bank accounts abroad. So I don't care about them. For me, I will not vote for them again. I'll watch them. I'll watch their game. They are using us to play chess game. Using us to play draft, Ludo. They leave us to speak English every day. But they don't know that talking is where this thing starts from. As we keep talking like this, our eyes are opening every day. People are being taught. People are being sensitized about their rights and the way our leaders are milking us, and they are borrowing money in our names, money that our children cannot pay in the next 200 years. Borrowing and looting this money. The foolishness they don't know is that when you borrow money and steal it again, it's the same people that give you the money that will help you bank it. They know. So why it affects us is because when you're borrowing money, the currency become weak. You can't buy anything in market. They're punishing us. But a war is coming. A war is coming. A revolution is coming. The people are preparing. Army is preparing. Police is preparing. Civil organizations are preparing. The youth are preparing. People are preparing. It will not be long. It will come. It will come. I'm not a prophet of doom, but I'm a political prediction person.
All right.
I hate darkness. I hate lies and deceit. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
He can't come to a church. It's his business.
Wow. That is our brother, Mr. Alex, calling from Benin City. No. Solomon, don't write anything like that here. Okay. I'm deleting that your message. You cannot disrespect any of our contributor, and I will not allow anybody to disrespect you as well. Don't write anything like that here. Okay, it's just a warning in case of next time you might be blocked. Okay, we don't disrespect each other here. Everybody are entitled to their own opinion. Okay, we have someone else. Hello, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling us from.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening to you. Your name and where you are calling from.
My name is Jeff. I'm calling from Benin City.
Okay, please, you need to be audible. We can't hear you.
Yeah, I said my name is Jeff. I'm calling from Benin.
Okay, Mr. Jeff, calling from Benin. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay. What I want to talk about is that the suspension of Governor Obaseki, for me, is not a news. It's not a news in the sense that I long expected that, because in politics, when you fight, Governor Obaseki make a move to suspend a prominent PDP members.
Yeah.
So what they need to do is to gather back and try to settle. Since the settlement is not going, so they did the right thing to suspend him and his deputy. That is politics for you. Because when they now suspend Obaseki, then Obaseki, because now they are now having two factions, whereby Obaseki have his group, while the other group of Danobe with the state chairman, they are together. We have seen that before in politics. This is not the first time. When I see people ranting, where some of us who are politicians, we just laugh about it. It's not a news. It has been happening. It has happened to so many governors suspended. Osumo was suspended. Lucky Benedio was suspended during Ubemudia and Nene and all that. It has happened before. But the issue is this, my brother. The issue now we are talking about is that Obaseki, when you look at his track record, he fought with Oshomole. That is what we are asking ourselves. Why is Obaseki fighting everybody? My surprising is that Obaseki supporters are not seeing that. With all due respect to my governor Obaseki, I see him like he's a troublesome person. He's just like a man who what he wants is what he wants. He doesn't want somebody else. He fought Governor Oshomole, hands down. He fought Oshomole, suspended a lot of them, suspended Oshomole, suspended other party members, and he left the party. He left the party for PDP, and the same PDP he came, who was a safe haven for him. He did not even remember how PDP rescued him. If Obaseki thought he was popular. He could have gone to AA, like what the other person said. He could have gone to ABGA. Then we'll see if he can win the election. But politics, what you people don't know is that there's what we call structure all over the states. PDP has a structure all over the state. That was why PDP were able to win that election. If now Obaseki is being suspended, if Obaseki feels he's popular now, let it go to any local party and feature any candidate for him to run for 2024 governorship election. Let's see how popular is Obaseki. Let's see how he's popular. So that is what his supporters must know, because I listen carefully to some of his supporters. They are still like saying Obaseki is the best, but they are not looking at how troublesome is Obaseki. Oshomole brought you, you fought Oshomole as that. Now, Danobi, who took you around the states, Danobi that represented Oshomole, now took you around Edo State for campaign. At the end, you fought him. Oshomole, you said Oshomole would ask you to bring money to share. Now, what did Obaseki, what did Danobina ask you? Did Danobina also ask you for money to share before you suspended him? So people must wise up. People must look at what is going on in that particular state. That the leadership of that state is wrong. Yes, PDP constitution said the governor of the state is the leader of the party. Nobody dispute that. But the issue is that when you forgot, government is government of the people, for the people, and by the people. You cannot say because you are the leader, you start fighting everybody in the party, that they have to harmonize, they have to do this. But even if they have to harmonize, you have to come in a diplomacy. And how do you do that? It's like you trade in something. You have to trade in something. You trade in something to the party. Say, oh, okay, party, I give you people this. But my interest is I want to have my people in the party. So let them come into positions. But he didn't trade. He was just talking like he's a Gaddafi or he's Adolf Hitler. You just want to one-man show. It's not done anywhere. It's not done. That is why the people are fighting him. If you talk about money, God, Obaseki is richer than them because he has those state treasury. But it's not about money. That's what the people must know. This is not about money. This is about principle. This is about democracy. Because PDP has their constitution before God, Obaseki joined them. So they have a way they rule. They have everything. PDP is a leadership party. So you cannot just come into a place who have their leadership program, they have everything, then you are just coming to tell them your opinion. No, it's not done anywhere. It's not done because PDP was built before Godwin Obaseki came into that office, before he took the leadership. So the bottom line is this. In terms of infrastructural development, what has Obaseki done? I saw the last man was castigating Oshomole. Oshomole built a hospital for us at Saple Road, a Edo specialist hospital. He built it for us. But today, can a poor man go there? No. Obaseki privatized that hospital to his own personal gain. If you go to that Edo hospital, to take a ticket is 5,000 naira. And for you to see a doctor, you pay another 5,000 naira for consultant fee. How many people will have 10,000 naira to go to the hospital to treat his or herself? Ask me that question. So those are the things. And Obaseki is not the one who built that hospital. It's not the one. So these are things. How is Obaseki affecting the poor masses in the state? What are they gaining from him? That is one thing we must ask ourselves. Because people, you just start supporting somebody, and the person you are supporting, the Edo people are not getting any benefit from him. I was very happy when the last caller talked about what they call it, water board. When they talk about water board, we're Obaseki able to give Edo people common water for us to drink. People are drinking borehole. Governor Osubo gave us water board. Water board was running in Edo State. When Governor Osubo was the governor, I could remember in my compound, water was running, public water. Is Obaseki able to do that?
All right.
The basic need for Edo people, for the citizens, that the citizens will enjoy. They will not feel that there is government is able to give it to the people. Obaseki said it's better than Osage is there, and that is why Edo people voted for him. He said he will be better. He worked with Oshogone. He have an experience. He's an economist. He's proving to everybody. Obaseki wasn't an economist.
Let's hear from someone else.
You said?
Let's hear from someone else.
All right, maybe you don't like what we are saying because I'm telling you the facts.
No.
Process to speak. The last speaker spoke very long.
Okay, go ahead. What you are saying make a lot of sense. Go ahead. It's just a lot of people call it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to let you know the situation of things that is happening.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want situation.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
That Obaseki, where people fight for him, and now he's coming to destroy the old hospital, the old central hospital in Benin. Try to build infrastructural things inside there. He tried to build. Why is it they come up with that old hospital to build a cheaper hospital for Edo citizens? Where the citizens, what the Edo citizens will enjoy. He's not doing that. Today, Edo citizens, whether you like it or not, they go to Stella Obasanjo Hospital, the Women and Children Hospital, to treat themselves in a cheaper way. It was built by one governor. So what has Obaseki done for Edo people that would use to remember him? That will say, okay, we are enjoying this. Even those who voted for him, even transportation is high in Edo State. Even the comrade bus, who is not the Obaseki bus, is it the transportation for a common people? If you are traveling to Olubu or you are traveling from here to...
But I learned that he's building the nursing school now. Are you aware?
Listen, how? Yes, thank you, my brother. Nursing school for how many years? This is the second tenure. For how many years will he use to build nursing school? Let me tell you, my brother, that nursing school was in existence then. When that Edo State nursing school, nursing school was in existence during those days, before you can enter that school, you need a recommendation from honorables, and that they will give you a recommendation to go there. That school was one of the best schools. What happened to the school? That he closed the school down. Now he's building the school. It takes him how many years to build that school? Everything, he's not serious. Let me tell you something, my brother. What Edo people must know. We criticize past government. We don't need to talk about past. You say you were the best. You say you were the best. That's why we protest for you. Give us your best. Forget about the past. Like the other man was talking about Edo State was owing. All states are owing. That does not mean. He knew, Obaseki knew that Edo State were owing before he come to power. He said he would make the magic. Not only Edo State that was owing. Any other state is owing in Nigeria. So if you are a real mathematician, you are an economist, you will find a way how you can make that state better for the common people of Edo State. If you go to the market, it's cassava, you want to buy gari. Gari is expensive. Transportation, right? Does Obaseki subsidize anything for Edo people to enjoy, for us to say we have a governor? That is the pains people are having. But people like us who are privileged to travel out to all over the world, but we don't feel it. We don't feel it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what about our people who are now living in that country? Now to feel the gas is acres of 500 naira. Okay, what effort is government doing?
But that's a federal government's
No, listen, you will say it's federal, but what effort is the state? A state can have alternative. A state can have alternative.
Yeah, that's true.
The people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is not trying to see, okay, federal is being wicked to my people, so let me try my best to make sure I have a better product for my Edo people. We are not feeling it. Edo people are not feeling the impact. That's just the truth. That's why Edo people are angry. Because what Edo people expected from Obaseki is too high. That they are not feeling anything. He talked about all the projects, the major project he told us he was going to do, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. So we are just looking at what is this man doing? What project? Okay, let me give you an example. Those markets that get bombed, were you able to construct those markets back? Did he buy a fire brigade van to say for tomorrow we don't know such will happen, so that let's have a fire brigade, so that we know that there's a fire brigade truck on the street of Edo? Did they have it, or did we have any cracking, what they call hospital van? Do we have any hospital van in Edo State that will feel that we have a bonded governor? That Obaseki still play the old record of the previous governor, that is not following the bonded train. That is just the truth. That is why we are looking at him that this man is not, he didn't meant well for us. All what he needed, like what the last speaker said, for him to build his own. He has his own bank. Go to Akpakpaba, he has his own new bank there. He has his own bank. That is what he's forming to do. So he wants to enrich himself with those state money, and he has succeeded doing it. But our prayer is that 8 years is not forever. It will get finished soon by 2024, whereby we all will come out, we'll do our civic right to go and vote the person we think will take a door to a greater height. So that is just it, my brother. God
Thank
bless
you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
All right. All right. Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Alex. Go ahead. Talk to me again.
Yes. I want to continue from where the last caller stopped, sir. I'm sorry I called back.
Okay, go ahead.
You know, I don't talk from one side of my mouth. I am telling you that Nigeria needs a revolution, and it will trickle down to Edo states. So I cannot speak about Obaseki without referring to the past government. It's all been the same jamboree. It's been the same song. I was in primary school when I said, I will fix road. I will put the condition in the sky. I will make sure you are secured. Free education. We had it a little bit under Aposali. After that, the corruption came from 1999. From 1990 now, it's still the same campaign promises. From next year, now campaign will start. What would they tell us? I will pay unemployed youths, like Wari said in 2015. I will probe corrupt leaders. $1 will be equal to Naira. It's the same propaganda, the same rubbish they are all saying, the same political garbage. All of them are the same. Obaseki now has opened my eyes to know that no politician is more politician than any politician. They're all corrupt. They're all from the same model. They're all like snakes. A snake will bite you no matter how quiet or how small it is. So these guys need a war that will clear them out. All of them from the beginning to the end. Those who are still alive, they'll pay the price. And I'm not saying it with any fear or trembling. I live in Benin, I will say it again and again. When I've studied books that I read, these are the things that bring about a war in the country. Some things that bring war in the country does not even reach like this. Somebody is telling me that he lives abroad, it doesn't affect him. Then you send money home. If you are sending 20,000 naira before, it's not enough. You send more, so it affects you. My brother, the last caller. And also I live here, it doesn't affect me financially. I'm okay. When Ojuku led the Biafran war against federal government, he was not living in America. He was okay. His father was the richest man as a Dane. Imagine Dangote's son leading a civil war. Ojuku's dad was the richest man. So I am talking like this because I'm very comfortable when I'm seeing people around me suffering. It pains me. If this is my only contribution to humanity, no problem. Let people read about me and have sense. Because I read books a lot. We need to be educated. Okay, does that make it right? Because PDP did that, APC did that before, Shomole did that. The hospital Shomole built, was it not an empty hospital that Buhari came to commission? The last call, I'm asking you this. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, of course. Okay, I can hear you.
Shomole brought Buhari to Edo State to commission an empty hospital. It was not working. It was a scam. It was an empty sepulchre. A grave that the body is fine, inside is full of dead man's bones. Obaseki wanted to pull that project at the time. People prevailed on him that governors don't probe governors in Nigeria. I am fast to that. So Obaseki privatizing it is also a bad one for me, but they are all the same. PDP, APC, Obaseki, Ososuba, and the rest, they're all the same. They come with little projects that they execute and they take a law. That's the game. Name one former governor that don't have a street in America or Europe. Lucky Benedict has a street in New York. I know the name of the street. I can send you the details. He goes there to relax, and I have friends in that street in New York. Or somebody has a street in Paris. I know the name of that street too. I don't just talk. I have my own personal library at home, and I connect to the world to see what's going on. It's not my business, but I'm very concerned citizen of the state. I'm one of those broad guys who can talk. I don't care being arrested. It's okay. It's better to be arrested for the right thing than be talking like a coward, talking from the two sides of your mouth. People are suffering, like the previous caller said. Things are expensive. I said it here last week. People said I was joking, or I was just lying or something. People are weeping. Some people can't send their kids to school again. Education is like a jamboree. It's like a scam now. A state where somebody who's not educated and emerge as a youth leader of a party, what do you think students would think? They will say, let us go and become rough people, tough people. Then we can become a youth leader one day. There are no examples. With the way this government is behaving now, how do you expect younger ones to learn? They will also learn this character, this rascality. So for me, I advocate for change, proper change, from the roots, from the beginning. It will come. I don't know when, but it will come. It will come. It almost came last year, but it was like that. It will come better this time. It will come more powerful this time. It will be like a wildfire. Some of them cannot escape it. A lot of them cannot escape it. You can't continue to fool a blind man. You don't tell a blind man it's raining. When you serve a blind man food, at some point he will know that what you're giving in his food is not meat, it's not crayfish, it's dirty. So they are jumping from one party to another. How does that affect me here? Am I not paying a lot of money to fill my gas, like the guy said before? Am I not paying a lot of money to transport myself? Very soon they will see increase the fuel. Anything that has to do with the poor, they always want to increase it. You wake up with complicated news every day in Nigeria. Now they are bringing about e-naira today. The president just introduced e-naira. Anything that what is e-naira? Is e-naira our problem now? Fix electricity? No. Fix insecurity? No. Create a system of government that can slash senator salary? No. Who are you fooling? Senators get 24 million naira per month. House of Rep get about 14 million per month. House of Assembly members get about 8 million per month. How much are civil servants getting? 30,000 naira. And they have never implemented this. And you think the system will continue? And I'm hearing Tinubu is running up? You gotta be joking. It's a bunch of jokers playing chess game with the lives of 206 million Nigerians. It will not work this time. Something is coming and it will hit the whole country. Your money can't save you this time. It's coming. You may ignore me, you may insult me, but you will remember me. When Goodluck was leaving post in 2015, people were insulting him. He said Nigerians will live to remember me. I will not remember him today, though he was also corrupt. He has a $13 million mansion in Greece, in the city of Greece called Mykonos. He goes there once in a year. To mention a few. They are all corrupt. It will burn him too if he's here when the war comes. So, Mame, I just want to tell you I'm very angry with all of them. All the crossing from PDP to APC does not affect me. Crossing back to the party, be suspended, it does not affect anything. It does not reduce foodstuff in markets, the price of foodstuff. It does not give health care to the poor or to the sick. If I'm sick, I can afford a private hospital in Abuja, I can fly. But the point is, can the poor man afford it? And these guys are game players, they are scam, they are liars. Don't believe them anymore. Next election, let us all come out and declare national day of we are not voting on that day. No elections until changes come. Change it. The senator salary must be slashed because they are the highest paid in the whole world. They are not doing anything. Some of them go to sleep. After eating for the yam, you see them sleeping on national TV in the Senate House. Is that the kind of leadership we can afford? Is that the best pay we have in Nigeria? For the past 6 years now, what have they done? What have they done apart from telling you they are borrowing money? The monies they borrow, they build train stations that are not functioning. Industrial park is taking forever in Benin City. Even the school of nursing here is taking forever, like the previous caller said. So me, I don't support any of them. They're all the same. They're all corrupt. They're all liars. They're all scumbags. They're all thieves. They care about buying mansions and stocking money in their bank accounts abroad after their and you know the worst thing, when they retire from politics, they receive life pension. They are paid tens of millions of dollars every month. They are giving life policeman, life cook, life this, life that. News the people money for life. All these senators and governors are saying that's why they are fighting to get into that power, and when they are dead, they don't resign. If Obaseki had some shame in himself, he will resign. He will train the Torah. He will resign. So for me, stopping for APC saying PDP was the structure is also corrupt. Under Lucky Belejon for 8 years here, what did he do? Apart from the Lucky Stone he built in Eagle Street. What did Lucky do? For me, I did not see anything. I was here. I was already an adult. What did he do? Osunbo, I didn't see anything. Osomole, he did a few things, but he borrowed a lot of money. Is it not the same thing? Giving with left and taking from right. So we all must sit down and think about our lives. Let these guys not brainwash you anymore. If you are benefiting from them, remember it's not going to continue. Your people are suffering. If you see a European suffering somewhere, my brother, another European is passing, they will stop and say, oh, what's going on? Nigerians don't love themselves. They are clapping for tips as politicians. It's a chair. It's a chair. How long are you going to be brainwashed like this? My brothers and sisters, I'm not against you, I'm for you. We will gang up against these guys one day. We will stand up and occupy the streets of Nigeria one day. It will start maybe from Benin, I don't know, just like the NSAS. It started from Benin and went all over the country. It became almost like a national problem. It's going to come again in a better way. So Obaseki can't fool me. He can fool others, not me. So as for me, they are not doing anything. All the projects now have been stopped. It can't narrow here. I cannot say it's enough. To whom much is given, much is expected. We know how much that comes to those states from the federal post.
Exactly.
We don't know who's doing it. We don't know who's selling it. So what are you telling me about PDP, APC? They're all the same. They're all crossing up and down to deceive us, to cajole us, to fight for them.
All right.
Refuse to be used. Refuse to be used. Don't collect 5K to sell your votes. Don't collect 5K to sell your future. Think about what you want. Do you forbid 24 hours light in your city? I know it's a national problem. Can't we start a protest in a state that will spread throughout the country that things are expensive? Can't we come out again like we did during NSAS and lay down our demands in a peaceful way? Why are we scared? Fela said everybody is scared of dying. I just got married. I just built a house. But the countries you are running to, people spend their blood to make Europe Europe. People die for England to be England. People die for Scotland to be Scotland. People die for America to be America. People die for South Africa to be who they are today. So don't think this is going to continue. Nothing lasts forever, especially bad things. So
Thank you.
It's coming. It's coming very soon, sir.
Thank you,
I have to call them out, and a new country will be created in Nigeria.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
there are things. It can go to heaven. This is business.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Mr. Israel, go ahead. Talk to me.
Mr. Alex, as the Spanish would say, Viva Alex. You see, my people. Somebody is talking now. Some people are saying talking here and there. Alex is a youth. If he's telling you, if he's pouring out his anger, he's not pouring out his anger just to make sure that he's telling you that the system is lost, because he's not telling you also that we, the youth, does not have anything. It pains me so much to see our brothers suffering. Most of them are there. They are just there, nothing to do. While we are here, we are enjoying the dividends of democracy, but we don't want to help them back there. Enough of the talk. Let us face the solution. Where everybody has been talking, I asked one question. Where are we going to go? Where is the solution? People are still saying, this one will come. Why not do this one? It's none of our business anymore. But you have to understand that a vision is yet an appointed time. And this is the time that we all have to wake up. Because if there is a senior citizen right there who have to swap his medication for the house rent, that makes me poor if it's not my father. If there's a little boy with a funny name who believes that city, that country has a place for him too. And yet we have governance who are maltreating us, enslaving us, and yet by taking the money and lavishing it abroad. All of us that are listening to this thing, we all live abroad. We are enjoying the dividends of democracy. We are enjoying good rules. Just go to the next neighboring country, Benin Republic. It's 24/7 light. The roads are complete. I am not joking. Go and check by yourself. And yet we call ourselves the giant of Africa, whereby a person live below $1 a day. Most of you send money back home. You have not doubled it now because of the high inflation. What causes high inflation? All these things, because things are not being put in well. And now you think these people will suffer. They will not suffer. This is the thing you don't know. It is the youth. That is why Alex is crying. It is the youth that is going to suffer the consequences of all these things. Because things are not. Will be. Okay, yeah, my water. Tell me how it's going. If you don't plant a seed and you don't put water, how is it going to germinate? Our people,
go ahead,
stop receiving them. Stop pushing them into something. It is better for you to start drawing your body. Happy birthday. People are saying 8 years is not forever. Where we 8 years? And so away and walk away. So you will just be clapping hands for them to begin to spoil our people. I'm not like that, my brother. It is not for my own pocket, because all these things, it is our people. You are my brother. I cannot see you crying and I will let you cry. When I know that you have the right as a citizen, it is in the Constitution. No protest now, everything, boom. Why? But in the Constitution is boldly written there, right to peaceful protest. Where our youth are confused. They don't know where to go. Alex said one thing. When somebody who is blind is leading a group of people, everybody will remain blind. We will remain blind unless someone opens his eyes and says, we want for his people. We are calling you guys now. Nobody's listening to us. Alex is blind. Some people are saying, now talk, they talk for that. One day, only Mandela now come out and said, we want a country that benefits everybody. See what did they happen for Guinea now? It go be like a film trick. We are not praying for bloodshed, no. But it is time our people to use their own franchise to change the political landscape. Right from Edo, all these people, they know the tire. They are paying them in millions. If you don't know now. Millions. They are staying in their lavish life. All of them are flying. When they are flying abroad, they dress in Gucci. Now tell me, a normal person for the enough. People were saying about waterboard. Since I've been here, waterboard. All the government have been, they misuse everything. And do you actually know that the borehole we are cutting every day that is not being maintained in our country, especially in our city? It's a problem to that land, if you don't know. Because these things are not being maintained. Let's hope that it's nothing like earthquake. You are going to see the repercussion of those things. Because our fear, how can you have a borehole in one street? You have 100 borehole. Are you not shaking that land? And don't you think there's a problem? They've not addressed that. Everybody wants to do things, but we don't actually see the consequences of it.
Every house in one street, all of them have a borehole.
Yes. A borehole, but you don't know that there's a consequences of that thing, and the government has not even sat down and say what is actually happening. Let's try and create something so that they can be managing this thing so that it doesn't have an effect tomorrow. So who is going to face it? Who is going to face the consequences? Because all these people they're already aging. They will leave. And when they leave, who will take the mantle? Is it the poor citizen or the poor youth who will not be scavenging from the leftover? Which is the problem. We are not seeing this thing, We are not seeing it. Most of us are here. Hey, carry on. My leader, carry on. You don't even know where you are going. Unless you open your eyes and see that we need to all sit down. Let me just tell you one thing, the only solution that is going to be for Edo State. Because they are so divided us, like we will see ourselves, we will start fighting ourselves instead of us to come together. If they were greedy, none of us would have stepped here. But because they are not greedy, they walk to them. Even if they are bitter, they will still sit down and have a compromise and say, let's change it for the benefit of our people. And that is why all of us are enjoying these dividends here. So me, I cannot sit down. I will just keep quiet. I will still be talking. I will still be trying to educate our youth. I tell you, right from day one, I stand here. It is only the youth, if we educate them, that is going to make sure that there is also a nice democratic system we have. Because the democratic system we have now, we don't understand it. Whereby there is no executive, there is no legislative, there is no judiciary. Everything is just, and everybody is just doing as if there's no rule there. Ask me, if you send somebody to the court now, the courts go judge, and we cannot. That is the independence of the judiciary is not guaranteed. Nothing is going on in the whole country.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you, my brother Israel. Brother Ken, talk to me. Engineer Ken, go ahead. Good evening to you.
Yes. Good evening, my dear fellow Nigerians. Good afternoon from the US. I love you guys, and I've been listening to every one of us. Israel, what's up? And Alex from Benin, I'm so happy that I've met a strong man like me. I thought I was the only one, and Israel, you know. But I told Nigeria once that there are so many lions coming. Now
Yes.
you began to see them. You know, so many of them are still coming. You know, we're going to hold these politicians to their wells. Just like the way we follow APC bumper to bumper. That's what we're going to follow all of them bumper to bumper, including Obaseki.
Yeah.
You know, the truth of the matter is this. PDP are wasting their time of what they just did. They sold their birthright to Obaseki. Obaseki bought his ticket. You know, Obaseki bought PDP, including Danobi. If any of them should say that they did not collect money from Obaseki, let them come out and swear on Gumba. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Let them come out and swear on Gumba. They will know that they did not collect money. All of them collect billions from that man. So whatever that man wants to do, they should give him the platform to do it. They should keep quiet because they sold their right already. They sold their right. Another thing again for Obaseki. Obaseki should stop behaving like Mumu.
No insult. No insult, please. No insult.
No, my brother.
No insult at all. No, that's insult, bros. No, that's insult.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, please.
I'm sorry to Nigeria Watch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to our family. I'm sorry to Obaseki. But the thing is this: the man has to step up his game. You know, this time around, as I've said before, your family name is the one at stake, not the party. Your name. So if he wants to work, you work. If it's not want to work that you are tired, then you resign. Unless someone else comes in. Because Nigeria's problem is not for federal. Nigeria's problem is on the states. Look at Wike. Look at what he's doing in Cross River. Wike doesn't care if you're APC or PDP like him. You know, if you're blocking the development of that city, it will cry out and let the whole world know what you are doing.
Yeah.
That is why most people doesn't like him. But he's developing, he's working. But I call his studying to come on abroad. You know? So something like that has to come up in Benin. You know, and I support Alex with all my heart. Because I knew one day revolution is gonna come. I remember in 1989 when South Riot came out, Babangida must go South Riot. One day the whole Nigeria woke up. For a good 1 week, there was riot all over the nation. You know, but the one that's going to happen again the third time is we are going to pick up weapons, and it's going to be very deadly. And it's going to be mark to mark for every politician and everyone that has squandered our money. They will start chasing them one on one because enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let me tell you something. I live here in the US. JB Morgan's, Bank of America, and also West Chicago. They are the ones holding these politicians' money. If this guy should take their money away from JB Morgan's, that is Chase Bank will collapse. A cloudy city that we are building, that they're building in Lagos. Do you know how many acres of land that JB Morgan has bought, including the Clinton? You know, because the politicians are pumping their money into those banks. You know, and those are all our livelihood. Those are our money. And they keep on keeping the country in debt. We're in debt to America, we're in debt to Europe, Now we're also in debt to China. China is a virus, when they enter your body, it's worse than cancer. You know, a lot of all 5.2 African countries right now are all in debt to China. And Nigeria is one of them. You know, so this is too much. It's too much.
All are just the
It's
same.
too much.
They are all the same.
All are just the same.
Yeah.
All of them are just the same. All of them are just the same. They are recycling themselves. They believe in one thing: money. Money. Can you imagine Nigerian politicians they don't use naira. They use dollars. Because in Nigeria, because naira has no value anymore. They have killed the naira. You know, America right it has oil, but they don't have their oil. They don't. They buy from every other country. But Nigeria is busy selling every minute. As they are checking out those oil, they are not receiving back that land. So one day, the whole land is going to sink. It's going to sink. Because the only good thing that we have in Benin, because of our red sand, that's the only thing that God used to bless us in Benin. Even minus the borehole that everyone is sinking, it's going to take a very long time before Edo can have an
Thank you, my brother.
or so anything can happen. Because of the red sand, that red manure sand that we have is very, very strong underneath the ground. That's the only good thing. But every other state, that the river state and the rest, they're sniffing out all this oil, they are not refilling it back with something else, a very big thing will happen.
Thank you.
You know, please, my fellow brothers and sisters, we should not give up. We should stop attacking one another, and we should face the fact. Being PDP, being APC, they're all the same garbage. In this 2023 election, all of us should stay home. Don't come out and vote for no party. Stay home, keep your time, stay home on that day. Buy popcorn and watch movie. It's right, not day they play football. You know, live there and make them change yourself. Don't vote for nobody. They're all the same thing. You know,
Thank you.
Yesterday on the debates, I was so surprised that Imara Agbogu says that he's supporting Tinubu. Tinubu of all people, I called over 1 million times. Nigeria world did not plug me in. You know?
Oh. No,
you know?
the traffic was too tight yesterday. The traffic was just much. We got 2,800 missed calls yesterday, so it was the traffic was much. Yeah.
Wow, even those two young men are my children from Obayi, but at the same time, what that guy says was too painful. How will you support Tinubu, who is a murderer? Tinubu is a murderer. Tinubu was the one that ordered the soldiers. Those guys, they were not even soldiers. Those guys were thugs. I have the video clip and watch them. They feel like innocent people. Open fire at them, kill them. The same guy that you're not supporting, that's saying that he has every tools.
All right, thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, bros. Thank you, bros. Thank you. Let's talk to someone else. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I understand some people are beginning to get emotional with the situation that we are going through in Nigeria. Yeah, sometimes I don't blame these people because sometimes me too. You know, you see how I react to these people. You know, they are heartless. They are the same. Don't be deceived by how they dress, how they try to address you. These people are the same. They are protecting themselves. They are protecting their own image. They don't care about you and I. That's just the fact. Okay. So we are not going to stay here for so long because we're coming back again later on. We have another breaking news that we need to come talk about. Okay. We've been here now for the past 2 hours. I thought we should talk about this, but we are coming back again later on. Let me prepare for another one. I'll be out. What's the time now? It's 7 o'clock. Yeah, I should be out anytime soon. So, but I'm not gonna give a time. So, if you have not subscribed to Naija Watch, please do so. And when you subscribe, also remember to click the notification button, because that notification bell is the one that will notify you whenever we are on live like this, or rather, always refresh. Always refresh if we are live, because sometimes you're not going to receive the notification as well, even though you have the notification button pressed down. Okay. I appreciate every one of you for your time with us this evening. We've been here now for 2 hours. I think that is fine. That is fine. It's the breaking news that we had. So obviously, you all know that Governor Obaseki is certainly going to fight back.
It's 19 hours.
That's Governor Obaseki for you. He's going to fight back. He's not going to just let it go like that. He's the governor. He's the governor of the state, so you cannot just easily push him like that. So the only people that is gonna be really affected right now is us, the people. It's not gonna be affecting these people like that. We have one person calling us. Let's talk to this person. Good evening to you once again, my brother. You have only 1 minute because we are rounding up now. 1 minute. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. You have 1 minute. We are rounding up now, please.
1 minute. When people have been talking for 1 hour.
I know. No. I'm rounding up now. I don't care who we're talking before, sir. You've already called before.
Yeah, you never listen to me. Okay, it's okay. You are in charge.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
I just want to correct some impressions here.
Yeah.
The topic, according to Vanguard, is missed.
Is what? Hello? Yeah, this is what we passed through when you called earlier on. Your network. Your network is bad again, sir. I remember that was what that caught you off earlier on. You said what? No, not you hearing me. It's we hearing you. None of us is hearing you. Your network is bad. Hello?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I think.
Yeah, your network is bad. Your network is bad, sir. I'm sorry. I'm not sure none of you can hear that, right? So he called earlier on. I think the where it is, maybe that area doesn't have a good network. Anyway, like I said before, Governor Obaseki is certainly going to fight back. These people are fighting with themselves. It's going to affect me and you. It's not affecting them. Okay, we are worried now. Trust me, it's not affecting Governor Obaseki. He's the governor. All right. So the only way he can be removed from office, you impeach him. So suspending him or whatever, it's like these guys are just wasting their time. Yes, we should have that in mind. If Governor Obaseki cares about us, yes, he should do what is right. But if he doesn't care, if he want to fight for himself, that's fine. We can't really do otherwise. So fortunate that my brother who called just now, his network, he called earlier on, the same thing happened to his network, and it happened again now. But nevertheless, we'll be coming back again later on for a different total topic. But any of you that's going to play this video back later on, don't forget to leave your own opinion, what you think about all these things that's going on in Nigeria, Edo State, and everywhere. The way our politicians are, treating us right now. I don't know. These guys, they're fighting with themselves. They are protecting their own image. They don't care about you and I. That's all I can say right now. Thank you very much, my good people. I'll be coming back again this evening. I will try to come back because I have another breaking news that we need to address. Thank you, and God bless you all. We flow me, oh yeah. I will never